so that I remember everything that happened today. I was at the Maria Valtorta Foundation conference here in Via Reggio, and I gave a talk on it. They invited me, and it was an extremely beautiful day. It's beautiful to be here, and it's beautiful to see so much work done on the work of this Italian mystic Maria Valtorta. Some of the books that I got the 20 Mysteries of the Rosary from the writings of Maria Valtorta. I got a book, The Evolution and the Creator. This is a new book that's just been published by Giuseppe Lanaya. Of course, I got the print. I only had the Kindle book, this one. This is the Cathedral of Maria Valtorta. It's Don Ernesto Zucchini's second book. And two brilliant books. So this one has just been published, the second volume. So we have two books now of the life of Christ in history. Beautiful book. And in the second, this is the second volume, it's just been published. They've done a whole chronology because the science in Maria Valtorta's writings is incredible. So they've done all the chronology of mapping out everything in Maria Valtorta's work with the Gospels, the dates, etc., etc. Going over some of the lunar cycles that the lunar calendar that they would have followed, with them referencing the various Hebrew months: Nisan, Iyar, Tevet, Shevat, Adar, etc., etc. So doing all that mapping, all that science, because Maria Valtorta just didn't start writing, and she didn't have a doctorate either in all this. So there's tons of science here. So I was really excited. Liberato De Caro, he's staying here in the hotel where we are, one of the writers, and so I have these two books. These have to be translated into English. We need to get these translated into English. I mean, the science gets you interested in Maria Valtorta. Once the science has convinced you this work is real, the mysticism and the contemplation then take over, because you don't need any more proofs of the reality, the truth of Maria Valtorta's work anyway. So I better stop buying books now, because I have a few of them, but especially these. And any of you who follow me here in Italy, because I know I have a lot of Italian viewers, I do recommend these books. Obviously, everything that Don Ernesto has written, beautiful work. Anyway, I thought the conference was really well organized. They kept the speeches, really on time, and we had mass at the end. Like, we had rosary at 9 and mass at 7, so it was a long day with a lot of interventions. A fascinating talk on the unction that Mary uses to anoint Christ. That scene in the Gospel. A fascinating investigation as to why she would have had this very expensive ointment or unction. Why she would have had it, or where it would have come from. So, I mean, it was an incredible conference, lots of really well on point talks, and hopefully we'll be able to do something like this in Ireland, because I do think people would find it very, very interesting. And also, many people don't know is that Pope Francis, before he died, he sent a letter to this foundation encouraging them to promote the writings of Maria Valtorta. People aren't aware that. And it's his own signature, the Pope's own signature, encouraging us to promote the works of Maria Valtorta. So we will continue to do that, because it's not just Pope Francis, it's Pius XII and Paul VI also supported these works. So you have all the science that's coming out. It's interesting, Agustin Jimenez Gonzalez, one of the authors here, he's a doctor of theology from the Gregorian University, and he's also a permanent professor of theology in San Damaso in Madrid. So you have a lot of authors and a lot of investigations in Spanish and Italian, and we really need to bring these into the English-speaking world. I was paging this book all day. I just thought it's fascinating. I mean, all of they've detailed all the maps, all of the itinerary where Christ was going, all referenced into the works of Maria Valtorta. A beautiful scientific work, because the Galilean science that's in Maria Valtorta, I mean, you'd need multiple doctorates to be able to write what Maria Valtorta wrote. It's just not possible to just sit in a bed and write what she wrote. It would mean multiple doctorates. Anyway, that's just my brief update today. Tomorrow I'll be going back to the house of Maria Valtorta. I will film in there and I'll upload some videos for any of you who are aware of Maria Valtorta, so we can there. And then I go to her tomb in Florence tomorrow, and that will be my weekend over. But beautiful day, absolutely beautiful. We need to do this in Ireland, do a Maria Valtorta conference, maybe in Knock, and invite people in Ireland if you have been following her work, because she is really a mystic for our time. It's probably the first mystic that we can use science to verify her mystical experience. That's incredible. You know, how many other mystics can we use science to validate her mystical experience? And it's the science that's leaping forward from her works now. Anyway, greetings from Via Reggio. I'm here in a convent here, so the sisters have looked after us, and I'll keep you updated tomorrow on what I see. And tomorrow is the anniversary of her death, so it's beautiful to be in her house on the anniversary of her death, to be in the room where she died. This great mystic for our time. God bless you. Take care. Bye bye.